Hey guys, this is Anthony Morganti from anthonymorganti.com. You know, one thing I didn't anticipate when I started doing these videos 2.5 years ago is that there's a lot of folks out there that are super interested in photography, but they can't afford an advanced camera. When I say an advanced camera, I mean like a DSLR or a mirrorless camera. But they watch all my videos and they often email me and ask me questions. And one question they often ask is about smartphone photography. And I gotta admit, I am the worst phone photographer in the world. But I didn't want to leave these people hanging. I wanted to do something to try to foster their interest in photography, even if they can't afford one of these more expensive cameras. And often they're asking me about these attachments you could add to a smartphone, these wide-angle lenses that go over the lens of the camera, or a zoom lens that goes over the lens, and different apps and things they'll ask me about. So I started kind of educating myself on that, and I was looking at the stuff on the market. And one thing I stumbled across is this camera that was at banggood.com. Now that's BANGGOOD.com. Now I have done videos and mentioned banggood.com in the past, and I want to reiterate that they're not paying me to do these videos. They just have some very reasonably priced product for a lot of people out there that are very interested in photography and just don't have the money to spend on more expensive product that is more common actually. So anyways, I found this camera. It's a 20 megapixel camera that ties into your smartphone. It's made by Amkov, A-M-K-O-V. I've never heard of the camera, right? It has a 5x zoom, and as I mentioned, it's 20 megapixel. And the way it works is you would download an app for your phone, and the camera puts out Wi-Fi. You would then log into the Wi-Fi of the camera with your phone, then open the app. And in the app, you could zoom in and out with the camera. And it also has a virtual shutter button where you could take the picture. Also, you could change white balance and do some things like that. You could press on the screen where you want to focus and then take a picture. It will focus on that point. So far, I think it's pretty reasonable. It runs just over $100. It's like $102, and it works very well. And I think it would really help folks that are very interested in photography and they can't afford to spend $500 to $5,000 on a DSLR. They could get something like this, and they could really take some really nice shots using their phone. Now, the version I bought cost a little more, and I will have links for all this below so you could take a look at them on banggood.com. Now, what I purchased came with a wide-angle lens and a little macro attachment. So I could take macro shots, or I could take wide-angle like landscapes with it. And you would just screw this on the camera like this. And now I have the macro adapter on there too, so I could take some macro shots with this. Now, the camera itself, it has a tripod mount on the bottom, so I could mount it on a tripod. And so far, I've been impressed with how it works. Couple things, though, that I am disappointed in. It only shoots JPEG. It doesn't shoot RAW files. Also, there's a little bit of a delay that took me a long time to get used to when you press the shutter. And the reason being, even if you're telling it where to focus, like I want to focus on the camera right in front of me, so I press on my screen to touch the camera, so it's going to focus there. The camera will focus, but when I press the shutter, it focuses again. So it's got that little bit of delay, and that kind of like bothers me a little bit. I kind of wish it would take the image right away. The package, comes with this little leatherette pouch that holds the lens, and then it comes with this other pouch that holds the camera itself. Now I have it mounted on an iPhone 6 Plus, and this is about the limit of width that I think it could, snap onto. It's like this spring-loaded snap here. So a smaller phone, it will work fine. Larger phone, up to maybe the 6 Plus would be about the limit. And so far, so good. So in this video, I just wanted to introduce you to the camera itself and give you the link so you could take a look at it. In a couple days, I'm going to do another video, and I'm going to show you some images that I took with the camera, and we're actually going to process those images. And that hopefully will help you make a better decision whether or not you want to buy something like this for a smartphone. All right, That's it for this video. Again, I'd like to thank everyone that watches my videos. I really do appreciate it. I'll talk to you guys soon.